I'm Marie Fricker. I live in Scituate, Massachusetts. I'm from Arlington originally, but I've been in Scituate for 30 years. I'm a 9-year brain tumor survivor, and I've written a book about my journey. All in my head, how a hypochondriac beat brain cancer. The whole reason I wrote the book was because when I was diagnosed with a brain tumor in 2008, I was 100% sure I was going to die. There was no doubt in my mind. And all this positive thinking and stand up to cancer was not me, okay? So I lived in abject fear constantly. I just had the mindset from day one, it was over. So I remember changing in the way that when people came into my hospital room, I want to hold their hand, I'd want them to sit on my lap. I wanted to climb in somebody else's body because mine was no longer effective. My entire life was taken away from me the day they said that. The day this cancer crept into my brain, this rare cancer, it was over. I mean, I couldn't get a cup of coffee within 8 days. I couldn't walk from my bed in the hospital to the restroom without using a walker. Everything changes, you know, and in the beginning, you think everything is over. It's over. I can't do this. I can remember sitting on the floor of the bathroom in my hospital room on the night of my second chemo treatment, and my whole face had blown up like a balloon. I had an allergic reaction, and I was thinking, and I'm gonna have to have this for the next year. There's no way I can survive. And I sat down next to the toilet and cried my eyes out, holding on to my IV pole so it wouldn't fall over. That was the lowest ebb of my journey. Then this feeling came to me, I've got to do something to help others that are feeling like I'm feeling right now. It was like a message, it really was. And it was overwhelming. And it was at a time when I could barely function, but that message was there. You know how bad this feels. You know how the depth of suffering that people are going through. It's almost like I'm being chosen. That book was given to me as a task to do, and I had to do it. And I had to do it to the very best of my ability. This book just flowed out of my fingers. I never thought about a single sentence. And I opened up a lot about my feelings, about personal things, which some people, I don't know, they might be a little uncomfortable with, but I had to be real or it wasn't worth doing. It had to be told exactly as it happened or it wasn't worth doing. My book is available on Amazon.com. You can get a live link to it on my website, mariefricker.com. And 20% of all proceeds from the book, which the book is priced at $13.99, but 20% of every sale goes to brain tumor research at Dana-Farber Cancer Institute. Marie Fricker before cancer was very career-oriented. I was advertising director for a 30-office real estate company, and everything was about the job at that time. And I loved it. It was a big challenge, and there were a lot of pressures in it. So that's who I was then. And then the Marie Fricker after cancer was much more about survival, mentally and physically, much more nitty-gritty of life, you know, and appreciating the people around you, the support group that comes together for you. Before I would think, oh my God, this is something horrible, I'm dying. Doesn't happen anymore. That's over. It cured me of my hypochondria. Getting that brain tumor cured me of hypochondria. It's a great cure for that. If anyone's a hypochondriac, you might want to think about it. And all I know is I'm a better person for having had it. You know, people say that, oh, cancer was a gift because it made me realize I could look at the stars at night and appreciate them. And that's all true. That is true. But I also can go through the drive-thru of Dunkin' Donuts and appreciate that, and I still haven't gotten over it. I still haven't. You know, I mean, I love all of it. And when I wake up in the morning and put my feet on the floor and I can get myself dressed, you don't take that for granted again.